Right.
And is that wrong?
But sometimes when you're trying to help a mate and talk about a mate's problems, maybe you shouldn't be trying to fulfill your narrative at all times.
When Jack's pouring out his heart in the car and I'm just doing this.
You need the fax machine.
Honestly, pouring my heart out and he's giving me side eye because it doesn't fit his own narrative.
Like Jack's trying to like look at me and lean on for support, and I'm just like, you know, if you didn't do that in the first place, we wouldn't be here right now.
Exactly right.
Yeah, I'm a good friend. I like that though.
Oh,
I know, I feel.
good luck to my ancestors.
Hope they're well.
Hope they're well.
Great little caviar.
Very good caviar.
Okay, we should be good to go on all fronts now. Play a bit of an intro song for us, Alfio. Song of your choice. It can be anything. Not bad. Sculpted podcast, boys. Look at this. A little bit too long.
No, that was alright.
He can't control that. I've made them all 10 seconds. Boys, what a day to be alive. We've had a good time already.
Yeah, it's been good.
Just for context, behind the camera right now are two new team members of the Sculpted podcast. So, round of applause, please. Woo!
Crowd goes wild.
Good stuff. Now, to probably give a bit of context to who they are, both very close school friends of mine who I had been, we met Charles in year 9, is that correct? No, year 8. Year 8. And if you've seen a video with Jack and I before in Bondi, Charles was there as a videographer. Charles is head of production. We'll give him that title, yeah? And then Alfio is script writer, Proddy Alfio, junior Protestant. I don't know. What's like the current tense of producer, other than, what's another tense of producer? We need to get creative with the word, because if Charles is head producer. Production manager.
Like it.
Okay, head of producer and production manager.
Head of producer.
Head of producer. What did I say originally?
You said it was head of production.
Head of production, sorry. Head of production. Production manager. Yeah, a little bit the same thing.
Yeah.
Alfio, what do you think you should be?
I just thought I was the producer.
Okay.
Like just leaving it.
Proddy. Well, maybe we can just call him Proddy. Proddy Alfio.
Yeah. The face of the Sculpted podcast.
Actually, he has a great face on the Sculpted podcast. If you want to go to your face right now, you can feel free to share.
I've got a crooked smile, but...
Yeah, but it's cute. Like, look, it literally says Proddy Alfio as well.
Oh, it does. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's AI. That quickly did AI and actually use your voice to do that. You'll fall for it. He's so dumb. He does more stuff like that though. I love him for it.
We always got that friend that, tries to put you down for social gain.
I know.
That friend is Nick.
That friend is Jack.
That friend is literally Jack.
That is not, I don't do it for social gain.
Okay, true.
It's for your own good, so that you don't get bashed. I need, honestly. Unbelievable.
That's funny. Okay, so, caviar. The Notion page, boys. Thoughts, comments, queries, questions. How are we liking it?
It's very good.
Yeah?
Very complex.
It's complex.
For a simple mind like mine, it's overwhelming.
Yeah, but we'll get you to a good point. For context for the viewers as well. We've got the TV up here. It would be good if I turned that light on, but it's fine. That light.
Really? Do you want to?
No, it's fine. Actually, head of
production manager.
Production manager.
Could we have that light on, please?
It's just an on button on the back side of it. Pause.
Nick needs the help.
Yeah, I do need the help because it looks unprofessional.
Did you just pause there?
Stop. There we go. Light is on. And yeah, that's perfect.
That's why you paid the big bucks.
2 hours later.
And that's why he gets paid. Let's go.
Not just a pretty face over there.
This is what it's about, boys. Good man.
Yes,
Look at
I
him.
like it. Well done.
Okay, so Alfio, what is? Actually, no, we got. I mean, floop. Cut that part.
Scoop.
Scoop. Okay.
I think you've won this week.
Yeah, is it?
What?
Actually.
Wait, what dates are we doing?
Sorry, I need to check something just in case that didn't work out for you because it might be. Oh, all good. Remember, you can check on the timeline. Sweet. What dates? I think we just do this week.
Yep.
Just do this week.
October 21st to the 27th.
Well, I reckon I won.
Yes, I just said I think you've won.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Recovery.
Sleep performance.
Sleep
first.
performance. Okay. Oh, hasn't been great. Sleep
I've been
performance.
worse.
Sleep consistency. Where am I? Average.
2 hours later, please, Alfia.
Yeah. Go. It's actually, to
Oh,
defend myself, something went wrong. Okay.
I agree.
What did you get?
57% sleep
Oh.
performance.
Oh, that's low.
Yes, it is low.
Okay. I love the little, like, grin. Okay, I only got 59, so I'm not going to lie.
Oh, that's not that much
Okay.
better.
After, if you go into the challenge, you remember the challenge?
Yeah.
Give me first place and Jack second place.
Look how arrogant he is.
No, that one.
The way you said it as well, your face, you were so proud. Give me first place.
Okay.
That's the first time for everyone.
If you go into the top, the segments, yeah, the one to the far right,
Yeah.
up, yeah, there, whoop, scoop challenge. Intro, it's literally where your cursor is, yeah. So give me first place for sleep, so I think that's +6 for me. And then whatever second place is, ill, for Jack. Yeah, just another second.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, recovery.
And then, what's the next one, Jack?
Recovery. Yeah.
Okay.
If you
No,
have lost.
it's +3, sorry.
+3? Okay.
+3 for the first one. The winner. And then +2 for Jack.
No, sleep. Isn't
Is
sleep.
that what you were doing? Sleep?
Look at sleep. Sleep at the top. Oh yeah, sleep winner +3. Yeah. All good. You're
And
right.
then it's 1 for Jack, sorry.
Yeah.
And then recovery?
What did you get for recovery?
53%.
61
Ooh.
winner.
I would have beaten you if I didn't get 18% last night.
And why did you get 18% last night?
No reason.
Yeah.
Correct.
He was grinding.
Fortnite.
Leave it there.
Okay. What's the next one? Strain. You probably won strain.
Oh, I definitely did. 16.3.
What? How did you get
Average.
16.3?
Because I'm a hard worker.
Strength trainer?
No.
Really?
Yeah, strength trainer.
Okay.
And I played golf yesterday. 17 strain.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Wow.
20,000 steps.
Okay. You just give Jack the winner for strain, Alfia.
Yeah, Jack's the winner for strain.
That's 2-1.
And then Nick's the loser.
It's literally 2-1, so relax. Okay.
Can we have an overall update?
overall update? Quick maths, Alfia, maybe?
Uh-oh.
I'm in the calculator.
Don't hurt yourself, Alfia.
Yeah, he's got to add all of them together. I think I can do it for you. 7, 4, 3 plus 9, 10. So I'm on 20.
7, 4, 3 plus 9.
There we go.
And then Jack is on 24.
Yep.
Jack's
So,
in.
who's winning?
Jack.
Jack is winning.
People in the back.
Hang in there, bud.
That's also a Sensi spell for me. So segment 1. No, because my meniscus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So segment 1, Alfio. That was borderline.
That was.
Yeah.
Segment 1. So we're doing funny thoughts.
Oh, this is my one as well.
Oh, I hate when you talk about
Do
this.
you want me to introduce it?
Yeah, you can introduce it and give your honest perceptions
Okay, I'll let you guys speak first, but
as he speaks.
you will never
Do
be
the
able
math.
to convince me that passion exists, because then every single urologist should be locked up, because why on earth are they just touching tools? For passion? For the love of the game? No. What the... I'm gonna have to bleep that off. What the hell? Because it pays well, obviously.
So I'll expand. Thoughts, rationale behind that. I mean, it's obviously being provocative, but it's just a funny thing thinking about a urologist or anyone in that profession. And the reason I can speak on this, because I recently visited the urologist. The first female urologist I had as well, other than the hospital, which obviously you know the story, won't be spoken about in this podcast.
Yes.
And
Great. Appropriate.
appropriate. And yeah, it's just an embarrassing thing, going to the urologist. Hands up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially when, so in Germany, I had old grandpas as well. They were a bit more upfront with it.
Yeah.
In fact,
What would you prefer? Like being
Great
followed
question.
by a man
yeah,
or a woman? Because, like, I mean, it is a bit crazy.
yeah.
If you know what I'm
No,
saying.
it's a good question.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like I'd feel more secure with a man.
And the weird thing is, I preferred the men.
No diddy.
Can we get the...
Cut?
No, but genuinely, yeah, a man. You?
I'm not too sure.
Haven't been there.
Depends what man.
Expand.
I'd prefer a younger guy than an older guy.
Okay. Oh, someone relatable.
Yeah. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, I get you. I only had old guys.
What are you cooking over there, mate?
No.
You just see it loading, like the little cursor going around his head.
I mean, I find it amusing that we're 5 minutes in and we're already talking about this. But
Yeah, how did we get here?
yeah, after a huge spiel about the appropriateness of our content.
This is walking the line well and truly.
5 minutes in, we're talking about Nick's appendages. Caviar.
So the question is, do you think it's about passion? Do you think passion is the main motivation for urologists? Or do you think passion exists?
Yeah. Do you think a urologist can be passionate?
Yes.
Expand.
Because they may have had problems themselves or someone who's gone through problems of that kind and it could have caused them pain. So now they're motivated and their passion is so that people don't have to go through the same thing that they went through. Their passion doesn't have to be the actual process of touching other males' appendages.
Okay. Yeah. Process-orientated passion can't exist with, or if it does, pen.
Sorry?
Process-orientated passion, right? Being in love with the process, because in that case, they're in love with the result of helping people, right?
Yes.
But being in love with the
Yes.
different story.
Yes.
How?
But I think you've got very sus views of it, don't you think?
Maybe it's only through my
It's a bit morbid, the looking at it at that scenario.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
It's a bit immature.
It is a bit immature.
You know
Would
what,
you
guys?
agree?
You know what, guys? I apologize.
I think it's confirmation bias because you don't believe in passion
Yeah.
to say that's a convenient
no, it
excuse.
is. Oh, it 100% is. But
Okay, so now we've settled it. That
Yeah.
funny thought is...
I mean,
Do you agree?
Well, I started off saying I know I'm being provocative, right? So I knew I was poking the bear.
So
But
you're saying that funny thought is an immature thought?
I think so.
I'll say it. Yeah, you know what?
Do you think?
I'll be the big person. I was being immature.
Big person, yeah, that's for sure.
And it became personal with me.
Good one. Good one.
Come on, man.
He's on fire.
He's doing well. I don't even know how you remembered that one, so fair play.
Yeah.
I was thinking gunshots or something. Yeah, but
that
no,
probably was it.
very, very well done.
Alright, well, segment 2, we moving on.
Segment 2.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Clip
Oh
here.
yeah, but this is good. This is good. You like this one.
And it's not getting any more appropriate now.
Oh gosh, this is horrible. There's no. Oh yeah, you can put audio.
This will be good on my search history as well. That's awesome.
on.
I'll be on the train later opening my computer and this is what's going to come up.
Literally. Okay.
Yo! Let's just watch it one more time.
Yeah. Can't happen, by the way. That literally can never happen.
Yo!
Oh, that's bad. That's not great. How do you backtrack after that?
I think you have to leave. I actually think you have to leave. You'd know it'd be.
You'd have to... Yeah, it's time to go.
It's literally time to go.
Rest in peace, Claude.
Yeah, because you can't actually come back from that. You actually can't come back from that.
Yeah, no.
I would never.
No, you can come back from
Do you
it.
think? Oh, with her out of the picture, maybe.
No. I think we're still with her. You could come back.
How?
I don't know. It's just a slip up.
Could you say his intentions were innocent?
No.
Like he was just trying to get the scenery and then...
Oh! So you're gonna say, could he get his way out of it by saying, "I was just trying to get the video for the Instagram"?
You know, like Snapchat, if you just take a quick photo to like send a message back,
Oh,
it
good
could be
shout.
something like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But it's on video that it was obvious that he went like this.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It was the behaviour afterwards that was sus.
Yeah, he admitted it.
Oh, did? Oh, yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's actually a good point. So if you're ever in that situation,
But then, if I'm ever, thanks. As the podcast degenerate. No, but I think even if your intentions were not bad,
yeah,
for the want of a better word,
yeah,
if the flash came on and that happened, you'd still act a bit.
yeah, because it's
Guilty?
Almost, oh, I know how it looks.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point. That's a good point.
I'm not trying to defend this bloke.
Yeah, because it was very
I
clear.
was
what
trying to
he
play
did.
devil's advocate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was. Yeah, I stumbled across
How
it.
would you react, Nick?
I would have walked. I would
Really?
have walked, 100%.
And then what if you're in a relationship with that woman for like 2 years? What happens?
No, but that was a bystander of a relationship. That was snuggling on the couch together, the guy and girlfriend, and then there was just a civilian, a young friend taking a pic. Yeah.
Oh, no, it was the guy who was...
No. Watch. Go back, Alfio. Go back to the...
It was the guy with the girlfriend.
No.
No, it was his friend.
Yeah. Bollywood twist.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So look at it again, and you've got the guy and girl on the couch together on the left, and look,
I thought it was an old mate
No.
on his phone.
look, best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Oh, okay.
She didn't seem too upset.
Yeah, why did she brush it off like
I
that?
think the video's like staged.
I think it might be staged,
Oh, definitely.
but it must have happened also in a non-staged situation as well.
yeah.
It has happened in this world.
Okay, yeah, I find it more difficult to defend that than...
Alright, let's,
But could it have been the same... Let's move on.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say, let's turn it around and put it as in the boyfriend's perspective. Your girl
Ooh, we didn't even think about that.
taken by your boy.
Oh, would you scrap?
Well, yeah, would you scrap? What are you saying?
Yeah. I don't think I could speak to him.
Ever again?
I don't think so.
Ever again?
Maybe, I don't
I'm
know.
even trying to understand his point of view.
Surely.
I don't know.
I think you'd
It's-
confront him there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What would you say?
Why are you taking pictures of my girl's feet, bro?
Exactly
But
right.
but you know why. It's
Why?
clear.
are
Why?
you taking pictures of my
Are you? But even it's more clear there. I think it's...
What? How's it clear why?
Well, it's not because he was like, oh, they're great. We could, touch it with a bit of nail polish here and there. It's not like that.
But could it have just been the scene of his boy and the girl?
I think it was pretty clear from the photo.
Okay.
The flash, like if he was to do that, he probably would have gone like that. But he just kept it there, even with the flash. he admitted defeat. He actually double entendre.
Defeat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Crickets.
We'll move on. Alright, so we got juice.
Yeah. You hit first, Jack.
Okay, I've got a dilemma for you.
Yeah.
So, and this expands to the audience as well. So you're on your way to a resort. You've already paid the $200 deposit for a weekend away. You and your girlfriend are on the way there, driving. Halfway there,
Speak
you
for
start...
yourself, but yeah.
Okay. Halfway there, you start feeling ill, both of you. Do you, and you think you're coming down with something serious, do you turn back and lose the $200? Or do you keep going to the resort and spend the week there?
And the reason why you're saying it's a moral dilemma is because you don't want to get other people sick?
No.
What's the moral dilemma? Just the
There's
money?
I didn't say moral dilemma, I just said dilemma.
We can replay that part. That was definitely
I
moral dilemma.
definitely didn't say moral dilemma.
100% moral dilemma. Can we go to the
I
crowd?
think you said dilemma. I don't remember hearing that.
Okay, we'll have to ask.
Charlie's sleeping.
We'll have to ask the video editor intern. Actually,
Okay.
I forgot to tell you guys. I got a video editor intern as well.
Caveat.
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 Bit of caveat. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
what would you do?
He's listening, by the way. Big ups yourself.
Yeah, how are you, mate?
He's actually a really nice guy. I had an interview with him. Good guy.
Good guy.
Keeping his head in the books. Straight face. That's why we need a camera on him, 'cause
Yeah,
that's
it's-
funny. It's actually good.
Even his reaction's funny.
That was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're good.
Lovely.
So,
Flash is on. Get your feet up there.
okay, so we were talking about the dilemma.
Yes.
Well,
What would you do?
how sick?
Fully sick, bro.
Ill.
No.
I just heard that.
Fully sick, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know that was
Yeah,
that was
not
horrible.
great.
That was horrible. Low moment.
You're pretty sick.
Pretty sick, and she's pretty sick.
Yeah, you're the same. You'd be sick for the whole week if you went.
Gastro?
Oh,
Flu?
great.
Shakes, fever.
Oh, yeah, that's not nice.
What do you do?
Me personally, I'm turning back if it shakes, if it's that bad.
Yeah, shakes is
for
crazy.
A week. It's for a week, is it?
For a week. And you've already paid the $200 deposit.
And how much is the hotel in general?
Good question.
Because it's like
Very
the
good
sunk cost fallacy, right?
And how far away are we from home? Are we in a different country?
No, you're halfway to the resort, halfway home. You're in the middle.
So firstly, did it hit at a specific point and it's like, oh, I'm sick all of a sudden? Because you would have been anticipating it.
I didn't really want this much detail to the backstory. But you've already brought it up. My point is, it is the sunk cost fallacy.
Yes.
Most people would say that they would keep going and spend the week there because they've paid the $200 deposit because they don't want to lose the $200. But if they go there and they're sick and they don't enjoy it the whole time, they have to pay the hotel fee as well. So they've paid extra money to be there sick for a week.
So essentially, I got the answer right.
Exactly. Well done. Yes, so it was the sunk cost fallacy that is my point in that.
Yeah, with the other camera. Yeah.
Sweet. Let's get started.
Ooh! Yes.
Back to business.
Back to
Back
business.
to business.
He's getting good on the soundboard. I like it.
He is.
Okay. Have we landed and concluded with the sunk cost fallacy? Or would
Well,
you like to
I think
expand?
I'm going to go into my actual content
Okay,
for the day.
let's go.
Because it sort of relates to that.
Yep.
And it's about decision making and the fallacies for people's decision making. So like why people, it's called expected utility. So that is the idea that your perception of the gains you are going to get are equal to what you're going to lose, right? But really, that's expected utility. So the amount you'll lose is like in the same proportion as the amount you'd win, but that's not actually how it works.
Okay.
It's why people perceive losses of, I'm going to lose $200
Yep.
more than what they'll actually gain.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Firstly, you heard it on Steve Bartlett again.
I did not.
Okay, well, it was like in this week's episode.
Well, no.
Well-
I don't piggyback off him.
Good. Because if you did, then
What?
you wouldn't be allowed on this podcast. So,
Coming from the one dressed like him.
that's kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah.
So, I thought about this point,
Okay.
and essentially my $17,000 that I lost is equivalent to $63,000 or something like that.
How?
Because if you lose $1, it is, according to psychology or whatever, the equivalent of feeling like you lost 3.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So my $17,000 loss feels like I actually lost $63,000.
Yes.
Which, if you do the math, makes me wealthy.
Yeah, with girl math. Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
But to work out expected utility, it's what you pretty much said. You multiply the probability of the outcome, so like 85% of losing something or 85% of winning something, by the subjective value. So,
Yep.
but of like $10,000, right? So I've got another dilemma for you. Not moral dilemma, just so that we
Yeah.
record that, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So that
For the record.
for Nick's sake.
Yeah.
Choice 1 is a sure loss of $800.
Yep.
Again, extended to the crowd. Or choice 2, an 85% chance of losing $1,000 and a 15% chance of losing nothing.
Oh, okay. Most people would take the risk, right?
What would you do?
Could we repeat that?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. We'll overlay this in the two options in
Yeah.
the podcast as well. Can we do that? I do
Big
none
ups.
of the
Yeah,
editing,
big
so...
ups, yeah.
Like boxes on.
Exactly.
So just tell
Yeah.
the
Make
editor intern that, yeah.
Editor, intern, you're going to overlay this. I'll send it through to Nick. Okay? Awesome. A sure loss of $800 is choice 1.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
No, it's all good. Just keep landing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just not going to happen, but it's all good.
No, it will happen. I'm trying to make it clear for our audience. I care about them, unlike you. Choice 2 is an 85% chance.
Sorry, for the record, I do care about your...
Cut that. You're getting awfully close.
Yeah.
Choice 2, an 85% chance of losing $1,000 and a 15% chance of losing nothing. Whereas the other choice is a sure loss of $800. What would you do?
Oh, I feel like I would just take the loss at 800.
You'd take the loss of 800?
Yeah, I would.
What would you do, Alfia?
I'm going to give this one to Charlie because he's been thinking about it more than me.
He's a deep thinker, Charles.
I do choice 1.
Choice 1, the sure loss.
Yeah.
Okay, well, our sculpted crew are very smart because the expected utility of
job.
choice 1 is minus $800. So if we take that, the probability of it, 100% of losing the outcome,
Yep.
$800. So it's your expected utility is minus 800. Choice 2, even though the potential to win more, the potential utility of what you're losing is 850 because it's 85% times 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Get it?
Yeah.
So you lose more in choice 2 than you would lose in choice 1.
Yeah.
But people are kind of, their attention goes to what you could win as opposed to what you could lose.
And in a...
Pokies are all about.
Thank you, literally stole it from my mouth. Pokies.
Pokies, exactly. It's called the gambler's problem.
Yeah, okay. We can also think about how we can use that in the Sculpted app.
Yes, true.
Yeah. Because it's gamification.
I mean, we shouldn't tell the
No, I was about to say,
audience
yeah,
that.
off the record.
But yeah, the whole audience is going to fall to these fallacies by investing in Nick's company.
We're off track, but like in regards to gambling, can we talk about our host's relationship with gambling?
Who's
Oh,
Nick?
just all of us. I just want to say like.
Just
Okay.
general consensus.
Yeah, just the opinions and.
Nick?
You know the colour of Jack's current attire?
Yeah.
Pearly white, crystal clear. Some could say innocent.
Okay. Very nice. And Jack?
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Very nice.
Sorry, Jack. But
Nothing more to add.
yeah.
Um,
Jack, do you want to expand on that one?
What?
Sports betting.
Sports bet?
Yeah.
No.
I'm a little sports bet every now and then.
Exactly right.
But see, that's
The game is the
I
game.
actually just lost $5 on UFC 308.
Oh.
it's right because you're getting paid anyways from being here, Alfio. So you better not use the money that I'm.
No,
paying.
Alfio's here for the love of the game.
He's not. He's
Please use the money that Nick pays you for. It would be hilarious. Can we make a joint
Christmas party.
account, sculpted account? Us three.
Just leave me out. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
No free
Yeah,
endorsements,
free
is there?
endorsements. Also, I'll give you quickly my phone. Just get a bit of behind the scenes for the Instagram, Charles. You can log into the Instagram. It's already there. Please don't go through any of my messages. Nah, you can go through all my messages. Okay, so good. Gambling. So we're getting the general consensus. You just lost $5.
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to save this for the next episode, but I'll give you the example now. Okay? So if I tossed a coin 4 times, I'll give you 3 choices. Again, this will be overlaid on the podcast.
Editor.
So, of flipping a head, tails, head, tails,
Yep.
a 4 heads, or head, 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 tail. What do you think's most likely?
Oh, most likely.
Yes.
Head, tail. The third one, the last one.
Why?
I've heard that it's not equal.
Wait. You got 4 heads or head, tail? That's the only option.
Or head, tail, head, tail.
Oh, we'll just like from common knowledge, you'd say it's head, tail.
Perfect. So
Okay.
you fell to the gambler's problem, right? Because it's every event.
He also fell like to the $5 before as well, so yeah. It's got a
No,
history of it.
but Alfio is doing it for the sake of the audience so that they can learn.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Education.
See?
Land.
You've got it. Yeah, so every flip of the coin is independent. So it's not as if like because I had heads,
Oh, yeah.
there's more of a chance of heads or tails.
Yes.
But that's why gamblers will think, "Oh, it was red last time. It's got to be green next time," and then it's red again.
What's it called again?
What?
There's an effect that's actually called. I wrote this down in the Notion page before. We've got 160
It is also
things.
on my
on yours?
Notion page.
Okay.
There. Anyway, I'm going to speak about it more on the
Yeah,
next episode.
because that is good.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's it's talking about like if I get said objective, you then it's literally like for me when I'm thinking about getting scammed $17,000. I'm thinking, I'm deserving of not getting scammed the next time. Yet the chance and probability of me getting scammed is still the exact same.
Exactly right.
It's not like just because
you're
I've fallen.
you're applying like moral rightness
Yes.
to a maths problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally.
To probability.
Yeah, and in
which
that case-
has no correlation at all.
Yes.
Which I find is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's actually a tough dilemma
It is a tough dilemma.
to work around because you think and you like look at
Yeah.
it from the perspective of because I've gone through X, Y result should happen.
It's why, in a sort of separate example, sacrifice means nothing.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't you think?
That's what irks me because it's like, I've done all of this,
Exactly.
yet to be in the same position.
I
as
think
the
it
next
helps
person.
because if sacrifice makes you believe more, confidence is real and the way
Yeah.
you present yourself is important. So if sacrifice gives you that belief, but actually sacrificing and not going out to the pub like Nick likes to do on Saturdays, that doesn't actually like correlate directly to better luck in your endeavor. You know what I mean?
So you're saying I should continue to go to the pub? on Saturday?
Continue to go to the pub and down those cruises, mate.
What
Yep.
are cruises?
Cruises, that's crazy.
What are cruises?
That is crazy.
Cruises?
Cruises?
Oh, come on, don't act dumb today.
I don't know, actually don't.
Okay.
It's kind of my thing.
Okay.
You know, just act dumb,
Yeah.
act innocent.
Act. Okay. And I've got another fallacy for decision making. It's called the framing effect.
Okay.
So, if you were buying some yogurt, because I know you're very serious about your diet because you're a specimen, aren't you? If the yogurt was advertised 95% fat free or 5% fat, what would you buy?
Obviously the 99.
No,
As a consumer.
it was 95%.
Stupid. No, we don't need to reenact because that was on camera.
Was it?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
just going to see me laugh and then say, oh, the camera just turned off. So now that we're back on track.
Okay. So my whole point of that is, even though they have the same fat percentage, the framing that you perceive to your audience affects their decision making.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think that's also the right way of completely doing it, right? You want to show the more extreme side.
Yes. And that's actually a great point, because scientific researchers, I think, should take more of that, because in science, based on research, they are very hesitant to describe what they're finding in absolutes, because obviously it could it could get
subject to
disproven,
change.
right?
Yeah.
But I think by not proving it and using absolute language or like emotive language, it loses the actual message. So it's more like the direction of, even though it's not proven, you should exercise, right? But the extent to how much exercise helps your life is still up for debate.
Yeah.
But then by sort of saying, oh, it's likely, or the likelihood is this, it kind of makes people hesitant to actually engage in the behavior in the first place. So I think science should almost take that. They can't, because obviously, like you said, it's subject to change.
Yeah.
But I think people should look at science in that way more.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yes.
I mean, that's the tough thing, because it's like there is no objective truth with a lot of these things.
But the direction
direction.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's exactly
The
what
message gets conflated in the...
Yeah, in the semantics, which is kind of my point when I speak about, like, your degeneracy.
Yes? What's my degeneracy?
See, if it's more likely that you are like a little bit of a degenerate, it means you're more of a degenerate than me. So you're a degenerate, like, simply
But
put.
that's not true.
But is that not what you're saying?
Because you're assuming that you're... He's ready.
Yeah. Let him load.
Let him...
Yeah.
That's assuming that your way is correct. That's what you're saying. I'm saying science as they should give direction, because it is almost like an objective belief that this is the right message to give, as opposed to being conflated in the message.
Oh, so you think it's okay to be degenerate?
Not to be a complete degenerate, but to have sort of nuance to your
Nuance.
life.
So would you say I'm unnuanced?
Yes. Which serves your narrative anyway. You'd like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's the best thing.
But don't you agree? You're only saying that you're giving that message in the extreme because you
100%.
believe...
Yeah, 100% that's what you're saying. But then also 100% am leaning into it because that's my narrative.
Exactly right.
And is that wrong?
But sometimes when you're trying to help a mate and talk about a mate's problems, maybe you shouldn't be trying to fulfill your narrative at all times.
When Jack's pouring out his heart in the car and I'm just doing this.
We need the fax machine.
Honestly. Pouring my heart out, and he's giving me side-eye because it doesn't fit his own narrative.
Like Jack's trying to like look at me and lean on for support, and I'm just like, if you didn't do that in the first place, we wouldn't be right now.
Exactly right.
Yeah, I'm a good friend like that.
Oh,
I'll laugh you.
You have good intentions.
Thank you.
we'll agree to disagree.
Actually, Charlie's the only one who hasn't seen that side of me probably in this table.
Okay, so Charlie, quick caveat. If you ever have a problem, it's not a safe space with Nick, okay?
No, it's a safe space to speak because I won't say it to anyone else.
To be absolutely judged.
Yeah, but you will be judged.
You would judge.
But what if there's nothing to be judged on?
He'll find a way.
You'll be judged.
Yeah,
You'll be judged.
you are actually like one of the most judgmental people I know.
That's what I was speaking about. Because he is so, and in his own words, so pure, right?
He's so righteous.
Yeah, he is. Oh, God.
Oh no! Look at me.
Yeah, the virtue signaling is just.
But it's not like I
on
even try to.
steroids.
It's not like I even try to.
No, that's the worst part.
But then you're
Because you give like you try and be nice, but you give the side eye that's still judgmental.
So the only way is I have to be more of a degenerate so that you guys feel more comfortable around me.
No, it's not. It could be you separate yourself from.
You missed. Yeah, you missed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how we got onto my degeneracy from the framing effect.
I'll always bring it back.
Caviar.
I'll always bring it back.
Okay. That's my topic, mate.
You landed?
I landed.
Okay, that's good. My topic was talking about money. And it's a bit of a coincidence that everything's also been about money. But we've spoken about it before. I've spoken about it on this podcast before, and it's talking about if money is always a motivator. Now, when I look at it from an objective stance, I would say money is a motivator. Is it the motivator for everyone? No. But when people say that they don't do it for the money, to me, it's just like, shush. Like, obviously you're doing it for a monetary reason. And it doesn't have to be the main reason. But if you're doing it for free, if everything you were doing was for free, then you wouldn't be able to do it for much longer.
Yes.
So, yes, you don't have to be money motivated, but completely objectively saying that, no, money doesn't matter for me at all, is, I think, intellectually lazy, because it's refusing to admit that you can do something and that doesn't have to reflect poorly on you.
Yes. It's positive reinforcement, isn't it?
Okay.
It is exactly like if you do something nice for someone and then they either compliment you or they do something nice in return. You're not doing it completely transactional. That's not the main reason. Maybe it's the main reason, but it's not the actual main reason. But it's like a byproduct of your positive action. It reinforces that action in the future, right? So you could do the work even if you like it, but if you're not positively reinforced with money, how much are you going to do it?
Yeah.
And I think that extent to how much you're reinforced or motivated by that differs.
Good point.
Can I just quick
Yeah.
where's your topic on this?
That was from the juice part, from Jack and I.
Okay, but I can only see Jack's part of the juice.
Oh yeah, that's because
It's called professionalism.
That's what I was thinking. I was
yeah.
Say that,
Mario's hard worker.
Screw Mario from now.
Yeah. No, I'm Mario. I'm Mario. Relentless. He's a.
Can we just actually give context to this? That Jack and I aren't meant to prepare in there. We can if we want to, but I've got this like really cool thing called like memory, and
No. This is what
you're using Alfio's computer. You couldn't access your private notes, so you had to go into your personal and copy it into there. Let's just be honest here.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just saying that's why yours is prepared and mine's not. And also, how did this scare you guys? Don't do the 2 hours later thing.
It actually was 2 hours later, wasn't it?
It was this whole.
And the reason why I need those notes is because mine's actually evidence-based.
And I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
You love a good hypothetical analogy that you have in your car.
And then
that you've confirmation bias to the extreme.
And I bring it to the safe space so that we can then speak about it and confirm it again.
It's not a safe space, man. It's not a safe space.
Okay, so money always being a motivator.
Yes.
Any examples where you're not doing it for money?
Charity work.
Charity work.
But money, you could also say, and yes, you're right.
But there's other external factors
Yeah.
that positively reinforce.
But it's not.
It's not monetary. No, it is. I would say it's.
This is actually a moral dilemma.
See? Yes.
Is anything truly altruistic?
And that's one of the. That was.
Do you think so?
Search up the meaning
Yeah,
for altruism.
Well, wait, we broke it down last time. Altruism. Think of it's all true, all too true, all too true.
No, that doesn't.
All altruism.
Can something be purely for someone else's gain?
So, Alfio, essentially, charity work, from Jack and my perspective, maybe I'm being a bit speaking for you, but okay, speaking from my perspective, charity work is still an exchange for yourself, okay? Because it makes me feel better. Or it could be also, I'm making other people feel better, which in turn makes me feel better about the work
Is
that I'm
any
doing.
action not internally motivated
Yeah.
Yeah.
to an extent? What do you think?
I'd love for you to think of an example.
Perfect example for me is, people who put their life on the line to save their family or other people.
But why? But that's your family.
What about if they let their firefighters are good one.
They're going to die at the end of the day if they go into this fire. If it's that bad,
Yeah.
but they're saving.
Yeah. The
It's
people.
not-
I hate to be Roy Keane, it's their job.
Yeah. It is their job, but then...
That should be a sound effect.
But then what does your job matter if you're dead at the end of the day?
No, because you're helping others, which in turn
But that's
makes
what
you
you've
feel
signed
good.
up for.
Yeah, but,
But what if what you're doing doesn't actually make you feel better? You're just doing it.
Okay, but see, this is
Find an example.
yeah, but no, but what he's saying, it might not necessarily make you feel better, but there's some exchange. There's always a transaction. Like, it doesn't have to be making you feel better. It could be making someone else feel better, which in turn makes you feel more fulfilled. You could say.
A Great Wall of China builder.
Yeah.
That's an altruistic job.
Probably a slave, but yes.
Yeah, well, they were, but they weren't. They were just very poorly treated, very poorly paid.
But they didn't have a choce.
Yeah, but
They
yeah,
didn't have a
that's
choice, but like there was no benefit for them really. At
Well,
all.
death,
They were-
other than avoiding death, which is an altruistic perspective. So
But then again, I could make Nick do something that he doesn't want to do that he gets nothing out of.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then
The thing that I get something out of is not getting the punishment.
exactly.
Chernobyl, nuclear.
You can tell someone
nuclear
studied
cleanup.
modern history, can't you?
No, I haven't. This is just
Yeah,
like
land.
knowledge. Chernobyl cleaner, like they all suffered, you know,
Yes.
long-term health effects later on in life.
But why didn't some Australian go there? Why didn't some Australian go help? Because it doesn't affect them. So the reason why the people in the Chernobyl region helped was because it was affecting the people around them.
There'd be plant workers from different parts.
No, yeah, I'm just saying that, but like that example is because it impacts them, or at least they want to make an impact. Therefore,
that is altruistic because it's like not for their own gain. It's for the
Exactly.
It's not specifically directed on them. It's for the gain of the whole country, which I guess you could
rationalize to be,
rationalise
yeah.
to be for them. But
And then you have downstream positives as well. So the example you gave of saving your family member, right then, in that split second, it may be an altruistic act, but imagine you didn't act and you had the opportunity to. You'd lived your whole life knowing that it was sort of your fault and that's a negative feeling. So I think that nothing's altruistic because you're either trying to get positive reinforcement from somewhere else, like something positive, or you're trying to remove a negative feeling.
Yeah. So sometimes it's hidden more than, like, for example, if I'm to buy Jack a coffee and I want something from Jack, then that's more obvious.
Yes.
Because it's like,
and it's exactly like your thing with money. Money's usually one of the more obvious incentives.
exactly.
What about euthanasia? Euthanasia?
Yeah.
Like say,
Big ups. Hope they're well, by the way.
Yeah.
like putting
Credit
someone
to 'em.
down,
Yeah.
like assisted death basically.
Yeah.
Like say, like a dog, you put a dog down. Is that for your own benefit or?
Well, in that case, it's because you don't want to see your dog die.
No, but you're putting the dog.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm saying you don't want to see it die a painful, long death. Therefore, yeah, you don't want to see it suffer, which is it's essentially for you. Maybe the dog, obviously, very unquantifiable. You don't know if the dog actually wants it or not. But in that case, it's like, I believe that this is better. I thought that was a sound effect. That actually is a sound effect. That's the elevator thing.
Actually,
Yeah.
I should get rid of that sound.
But in that example, the dog's suffering, you believe to be a better situation for, in your perspective. So, all in all, yes, I mean, it's not that it's selfish, it's just internally motivated.
Yeah.
Am I right, Mr. Psychologist?
I agree.
You can turn that one on and off. Yeah, say it louder, because this is just embarrassing. He gets paid to do this.
Yeah.
And he's going to go chuck his gum.
Quit half-time in the job, that's unbelievable.
I'm actually taking this away from your pay card, Alfia, just so you know.
Some of us get paid. I get paid in happiness.
Let's record again.
Onto the grass.
The red button.
Yeah. I said, did you want me to?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Would you rather put this onto the grass?
Great point.
Throw it at Nick.
I would have rather you swallow it.
That's pure. The fact he didn't think of it there is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Nick, I never thought of pause bonus until I met Nick again. Until I met him again. Literally, I did meet you again. Eh?
Yeah, we that is true. We basically just did meet again.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that.
Segment 3.
Are
you wrapped up with your... Have you landed?
Yeah, I've landed. Because you actually exactly took it where I wanted to go.
Aww.
Was to
So
altruism.
segment 3.
We're
segment
such
three.
a good team.
We are.
So,
We are.
That time you didn't let me down.
in the bit. Intimate.
That's good.
It is.
Anyways, segment 3. We've all heard of birds of a feather flock together.
Yep.
I don't believe
Looks
that
a little bit
applies
different
in
how I
every
said it.
circumstance. For example, in my circumstance, I've got mates who have all, gone through the path of a trade.
Yep.
And me myself, I've gone through university and studying, and then I know of people who, all go to the gym, and then they got that one mate who is obese.
Mm-hmm.
But then, in other circumstances,
Why did you smile?
with women, you've got women who are promiscuous, and generally you'll see that their friends will follow
Is this the line?
that path. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you think birds of a feather flock together?
I would say that there's always an
Nuance.
out. Well, yes, but there's always an out. Like
He only says it's only an outlier because he wants to be the outlier.
well, I am the outlier, right?
You are the outlier.
this room.
You are the 0.001%, Nicholas.
We can get the list out right now. What are they smiling about? What are they?
What's so giggly over there?
What are you cheating about, boys?
Nothing.
They probably put a bet down.
Yeah,
Degenerates.
What was on the screen? Can you see what was on the screen? So I didn't change the wording.
But that's not going to be.
Oh
on,
yeah. No.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not going to be on the podcast.
I was like, hold on.
So that's just for you two.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it there.
No, the exception doesn't make the rule. So there will be, in a group of 5 people where everyone does the same thing, in that case, the rule is saying everyone follows the same rule objectively, but it's not true, because you go to the next group, and there might be an obese person in a really, really skinny group. It's possible to say, though, from that consensus, that you've got more chance of making that obese person skinny now because of who they associate with, and then you've got a group of 5 really lean people. So it's almost just a process. I think the chances are more likely if you've got an outlier. But again, the outlier doesn't necessarily make the rule. And in that case,
But how are you the outlier within us? Like, what are you trying to say?
not podcast appropriate.
No, but I don't think that's exactly the example that you had given. I think it's tougher to engage in behaviors against your in-group.
Yeah.
And that's like evolutionarily advantageous, right?
Land.
So back in caveman days, if you didn't
Big
act
ups.
with your big up them, hope they're well.
Hope they're
Yeah. If you acted against your in-group, you'd probably die. So right now, like the instinct for us, like growing up at school, was always to try fit in. So naturally, the example you gave, if all your friends that you care about are doing one thing, it's sort of like your instinct to engage in that as well.
Well, I started playing football.
It's like social proof as well. It's why Nick insults his team to try and get social proof. Not really. Alfio's got the most fun job on the
He
board,
does.
that's for sure.
He actually shouldn't be paid.
And he gets paid for this. What the frick?
This guy has to take a 2-hour train trip there and
I do a
back.
2-hour train trip doing psychological research just to sit and get abused by him. Exactly. Yeah.
I was going to say, just to add a bit more substance to it.
Shots.
Yeah.
No, just to the question.
Oh,
Okay.
question.
I have noticed.
Horrible
that,
answer, Jack.
With this birds of a feather flock together, people are a product of their own environment.
Yeah.
In men, I see it's a lot more. It's often not the case. For example, you see like a male friend group. You have a nerd, you have a fat kid, you have
good
a
point.
sporty kid, and they'll just be like
got a point
really
on this.
like mixed up. But with the girls, it's all the hot girls with the hot girls.
Yeah.
Or the ugly girls with the ugly girls, or the fat girls with the fat girls.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
What do you guys? What's your take on that?
I got a point.
Okay.
Guys, typically in friend groups, are there for camaraderie. And they just want to be associated with other guys. Like, literally, Charles, the dynamic with us, Arden, Alfio, and the rest of the guys at school, it was just, we liked being together, yeah? Where
What do you mean by that?
where other groups, for example, and I think it's probably a sign of intelligence, having people who are closer to you in your circle. And I'm not saying that the girls are the intelligent ones here. I'm just saying that that's another form of what the guys are doing.
I think it's more fear-based with girls.
Yes, that's...
In the fear of being cancelled for, as a white male talking for girls' opinions.
Correct.
But I think they're more gossipy and definitely at like teenage years.
Yeah.
Speaking from having a sister, it's more like fear-based. You want people around you that are similar because it's like, if I don't, then they're all talking shit, talking crap behind my back. As opposed to guys, it's more...
Forgot his job.
As opposed to guys, it's more, like you said, camaraderie. There isn't that sort of fear based to be like, I need to be mates with these guys so that they don't, you know.
Yeah. survival perspective, I think that females are probably more like, I need to do this from a perception view.
Yes.
And
Whereas guys are more ego-driven, which is why I think, based on your friend group, you try emphasize your difference, right? So if you go to the gym, but there's a guy in your friend group that's bigger than you, you're not going to emphasize the fact you go to the gym. But if you're the funniest guy and you're the funny guy, you'll emphasize you being the funny guy.
a little bit like you in the gym when you always like bagging me out and then telling me what to do.
Strengths, yeah, I guess.
Exactly right, because
7K
guys are more
dumbbell shows.
ego-driven, and probably if you want to attract someone, you kind of play on your strengths. You don't want to play on the strength that your mate has more than you.
Yeah, that's a
Agree?
good point.
Disagree?
Agree. Yeah, I think that, again, not to speak for other people, although it's a
You
favourite
will.
pastime. One of my favourite pastimes.
Exactly right. Apply your narrative to absolutely everyone, no
Literally.
matter their circumstances.
Always. You know me, gotta keep it blessed. Gotta keep it squeaky clean. A little bit like these crepes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using the shot.
Oh wait, it goes again there. That's the
W's in the
See how it should be once, hey. Yeah, I need to edit that. No, it is true. I think, by the way, we probably got to call this episode an app.
Awesome.
Because we're probably about an hour and a bit in.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah.
I think it's about an hour. Can we land on that?
We can land on that.
Give
Well
us
done,
the call to actions.
It would be about an hour.
Yeah. Subscribe. Say subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. You read out every second.
Download the Sculpted app.
I say that. Download the Sculpted app. You go.
Good lord. I'm gonna screw you up. Follow on Instagram.
Follow on TikTok.
Subscribe to BTS.
Why are you doing this? Subscribe to the LinkedIn newsletter.
And don't follow Nick on Instagram.
You stuffed yourself
And
up.
welcome, Alfio and
Welcome,
Charlie.
Alfio Charles! Yay! Episode 1. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff.
Well done, team. Good work.